here. You're ready. Welcome to my world.
Who's out there? Are you guys back for another review? Why are we whispering?
Sorry about that, guys. Thought I'd play around with you for a little bit, but it's me. I'm Ghost of Sparta, and we're back for another Marvel Legends series review of the new X-Men wave, or Juggernaut wave, and we have Havok. It's going to be in the spotlight today. So let's take a look at the packaging, and we can see it's a nice, great window box display. So for you mint on card collectors, you can have, you know, your figure out there. You can hang it on the wall. I like to see some great ideas on how you guys display these when you keep them in the box. So if you could let me know some ideas in the comments, I'd love to see that. You know, show me some pictures, give me some detailed descriptions. Let me know, how would you display this while it's in the box? I've been dying to know that, because I am myself a mint on card collector, and mostly what I do is I keep these guys inside the box itself, like the shipper it comes in. That's how I keep them in the box, so they stay, you know, nice and crisp and, you know, clean. But if there's another way, I would like to display them. So if you guys could let me know in the comments, you know, how you display these, it'd be great. I'd love to see, you know, your ideas, and maybe I utilize them in my own, you know, home. So let's take a look at the figure. A nice, great window box. It says Marvel's Havok. Got the X-Men logo there at the bottom. On the side, we have a nice little picture of Havok there, doing some, you know, Havok things that he does. You know, shooting out some beams around him, and looking pretty good. On the back of the box, we got another good picture of Havok and all the rest of the figures that come in the line to make Juggernaut the unstoppable force there. Here's a quick bio. So if you want to read that, go ahead and do that now. And so we're back at it with the review. Nice, great picture of Havok himself with his accessories. And then we have the other side of the box with Havok again, which is the same logo as the other side. On the top of the box, we got the X-Men logo there, you know, looking all great and crisp. And then on the bottom, we have the Epic barcode again, which helps you pretty much empty your wallet out for money to pay, and all the great warnings there. So let's open this up and get on with this review. All right, so we got Havok out of the box, and look at him with his two accessories. It's a very simple figure. Most of it is just all decals and paint. There's really no little, you know, anything molded on him, except for the little silver part on his head. But let's take a look at the accessory he comes with, which is really nice. The plastic is really good. It's a translucent blue, very odd design to, you know, mimic Havok's powers, but I think it works really well. I mean, the little bubbles, you got the rings, just like in the photo on the box. So you get two of those. You know, they're interchangeable. You can put them on either side of the hand. You can use them for other characters. Let's get those out of the way and get to the figure. So as you can see, the figure is pretty much molded in black plastic. They just put the chest decal there, and they have, you know, they painted this little silver piece here and molded that onto the head sculpt. Once again, guys, stay tuned at the end of the video. I do have some good photos of the figure, and, you know, you can check those out. So let's get into the paint applications on this figure. Like I said, it's just pretty much molded in black plastic, and they just, you know, put the decal of the chest on there. You got a little silver paint apps right here. They wrap all the way around to simulate the belt. We got a peg hole in the back. You know, if you need a stand, if you have one of those Marvel Legends stands or other kind of stands, you use the octagon hole there. So the silver paint goes all the way through. We got silver paint for the gloves. You can see that the gloves are two different colors. This is more like a grayish silver, and this is more like a bright silver. For the legs, you can see the paint there. We got some silver that wrap all the way around the calf or shin, and then they also have it on the ankle there. So you got some ankle jewelry as well. As for the head, you got a little red paint right there on the gem that's on this forehead. And then you can see that they painted black all the way around his face. So as for articulation, his head has great movement, looks up fairly well. You can see you can get some good, you know, dynamic poses with him looking up, you know, toward an enemy or up a building. He buries his chin to his chest, just like so. So you can get him looking down or all sad. Ooh, right there. So do we have any pivot? We got no pivot whatsoever, but we do got, you know, 360 rotation there. And so for his shoulders, they rotate 360. They swing out this much because it's on a ball hinge. We have a nice swivel for the bicep swivel. We got double jointed elbows there. We have a wrist swivel, and we also have a wrist hinge as well. We have a diaphragm joint here that can be pushed in for an ab crunch. You can get that much range out of it, and you could bring it back for that much range. Put the head down so that we can kind of get a more accurate look. For the hips, they move out pretty far. You can almost get them doing the splits with the ankle rockers there. You can get them to pretty much stand pretty well with both feet planted on the ground. Oop. I'll just edit that out in post. So as you can see, you know, both feet flat on the ground, and he's able to get a pretty good wide stance there. So the legs articulation is out this much. They move that far back, so it's not a lot because he got the HAVOK butt. We got a swivel here in the thigh. Like, once again, I still don't like this joint. I mean, this kind of articulation. But like I said, leave me some info in the comments in my last video, which I'll put a link in the description, explaining, you know, if you guys can give me some comments on that joint, you know, what would you use it for mostly. Knees, again, we got double jointed knees right there. They look pretty good. They look pretty natural. And then we got right here, we got a calf swivel or shin swivel, whichever part of the body you want to call it. We got our ankle articulation here. So it goes all the way down, goes up fairly well. And then we got that ankle rocker, which is a very, very important joint for collectors and posers. And by posers, I mean people who take pictures of their figures. You know, they put them in scenes, they build displays and backgrounds. I would love to see some of those. You guys go ahead and put some pictures of your guys' displays in the comments. Real quick, I am going to plan on doing a giveaway once I get to 100 subscribers. If I've already reached 100 subscribers by the time this video is made, the details for the giveaway would probably already been up. But I guarantee you it's going to be a good prize. You know, it's going to be a good prize for any collector out there. Also, I'd like to note there are peg holes at the bottom of the figure. So if you have your stands that require peg holes, you can use them for him. Or if you created your own peg holes, this would be perfect to utilize that with, because he has peg holes. So we went over the paint apps, we went over the articulation. Let's get a good size comparison with the other figures. Okay, so here's a size comparison against Rogue from the same wave and Venom from the Absorbing Man wave. So we have a good size comparison there. You know, he scales pretty well. I mean, Venom is supposed to be a bigger figure, and Rogue, you know, is supposed to be somewhat shorter or about the same height. So you can kind of see what's going on with that. So guys, like I said, leave me some comments below. I would love to see your ideas about, you know, displaying mint on card figures, and leave me you know, hit that like button if you guys want to, you know, help support a little bit more. Don't forget to subscribe, because subscribe is important. It'll let you know when there's new updates and more videos up there. And, you know, for everybody else out there, my action figure hunters, have a great day. See you next time.